Hey everyone, All Things Basic here. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we've got a little something different, and we got the dad back. It's been like what, 2 weeks? It's been a little while.
Been like a month.
It's been
way more than
no,
2 weeks.
no. It's been 3 weeks. The America video we did, but before that, it's been a month. I've been doing a few things. Like I did a live stream. I did a video yesterday. Because I'm uploading this. I'm gonna upload this video as soon as we finish, basically, or I'm gonna at least get it started to upload. Because this video has been out, what, two days, the trailer? So this is the Book of Boba Fett, the official trailer for the new Disney Plus show. Dad loved Mandalorian Season 1 and 2. One of his favorite things that Star Wars has done, I think that's fair to say.
Anything in recent history, that's for
sure. And he was super excited when they announced this show at the end of the Season 2 finale. And he's watched that thing hundreds of times.
At least 100 times I watched the Season 2 finale.
Probably... And probably 70 of those times were just in the same day. So
probably
loved it. So he was super excited about this. So, and they come out with the trailer today. I think they said it was streaming December 29th. So that's not even that far away.
That's right.
So we've got it here. We're doing a reaction to it because we haven't seen it yet. Neither of us have seen it yet. And we want to try something a little bit different. But we're going to have a lot more videos coming for you guys because we've taken a lot of time off. So with all that being said, this is the Book of Boba Fett official trailer for the Disney Plus show. And we've heard it's supposed to be a lot darker than The Mandalorian. Is that right? Is that what they say?
Yeah, it would make sense.
So, without further ado, you ready?
The thing about Boba Fett is, he's...
Oh, no. He can get talking forever about this. He can talk longer about this than he does about the political stuff.
Well, the way he's utilized in The Mandalorian gives him hero vibes. But this man is no hero. Yeah. So... he's honorable. I would say that's fairly accurate. But, he has his honor that he lives by. And if that happens to coincide with something good, then so be it. But if that happens to coincide with something not so good, then so be it.
He has his own.
So agenda, he's that type of character. I like those types of characters. And the actor that portrays him is perfect.
From The Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Is it the same guy?
Yeah. Not the same guy that played the original Boba Fett. Obviously, he passed away.
I didn't even know.
Yeah,
that.
he passed away. In fact, I think this passed like 6 months ago.
Oh.
The actor that plays him is the same actor from the prequels, if I'm not mistaken, that played Jango Fett. So, anyway, let's get into it.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom. What is that thing?
I am not a bounty hunter.
Hold on. Actually, before we get too far into it, I want to turn this up a little bit because I would just record a Josh A video and it was kind of quiet when I was rewatching it, so I'm gonna turn this up a little bit.
Yeah, they need to hear that.
They need to hear this. All right, here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
Back it up a few seconds. There we go. All right.
I am not a bounty hunter. I've heard otherwise.
Oh, is that blood?
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
That's pretty sweet.
I know that you sit on the throne of your former employer. Jabba ruled with fear. I intend to rule with respect.
You were all once captains under Jabba the Hutt.
I'm here to make a proposal that's mutually beneficial. Why speak of conflict when cooperation can make us all rich?
What prevents us all from killing you and taking what we want?
If you had spoken such insolence to Jabba, he'd have fed you to his menagerie.
Please. Speak freely.
That music's pretty good too.
Let me tell you.
I know that was just a teaser trailer. Like I'm sure we're gonna maybe we might get another one. So that's kind of short.
And like I said, we have not watched this yet. This is our first time through it, so we'll probably watch it a few more times because
we're gonna
there's gonna be
just talk. I'm sure
some Easter eggs and things like that. That's
probably things we didn't even catch. Yeah,
that we'll have to pick up on. But and neither one of us are, I would consider, Star Wars like experts. I'm a huge fan. I know a lot about the lore and stuff. I've read some of the books and all that kind of stuff, but we really just enjoy good content in that universe. And The Mandalorian was pretty good. I think it was off to a decent start. It had some rough patches, but it ended up being really good. And if they just bounce the Boba Fett series off of that and keep that same line, I think it's gonna be really good. The music in Boba Fett is probably the best music since the original trilogy, in my opinion. I mean, it's just spot on. Like I was telling you, the kind of character he is, it fits him. It's intimidating. It's, there's no messing around. He's not funny. They usually try, Disney and Star Wars in general has always tried to incorporate a little bit of humor into their stuff. There's nothing funny about Boba, so I think it's going to be straight to the point, serious. Just be a good story to tell, and I'm anxious for it. Yeah. I'm excited about it. He's got with Fennec and how they introduced her and built her character up in The Mandalorian. She's a perfect complement to everything that he's about.
The girl that he's with?
Yeah, her name's Fennec, and she's a badass in her own right. So I really like that combination. Yeah. It's just it's really good, man. I'm looking forward to it. Star Wars, since it's been taken over by Disney, it's had a stumble here or there, maybe, and some disappointments here and there. Maybe. But I think that they've some of the stuff they're putting out is pretty good, and to me, it all comes down. Me and him talk about it. It's character development. That's where the sequel trilogy kind of lost me just a little bit. He enjoyed it. He still enjoyed it.
Yeah, I still liked it, but that's because I didn't because I liked Star Wars before, but I didn't watch it like you did, and so to me, it was more of just I just enjoyed them. To me, they were just fun. They were just fun movies to watch.
I feel like
obviously you had a deeper meaning.
Yeah, and I think that just where they missed the mark was on the development of their characters. And the most developed character in the sequel trilogy was Kylo Ren, who ended up basically being kind of a joke. So that's why I think they just missed the mark. I don't think they did intentionally. I think they had a good storyline. They had a good premise. But they missed a few marks, and they ended up never filling in for information people really wanted to know about, as far as Rey's past and history and all that stuff. So I just think they missed an opportunity. But The Mandalorian has brought some faith back and maybe this is how Star Wars should be. It should be more of a series, a live action series like this, that develops your characters here, and then you can do a movie or a trilogy to encompass the finality of that series. So whoever the main baddie ends up being in The Mandalorian or Boba Fett or whatever, maybe you could end up leading your series all the way to that part, and then do your movie and make your movie out of that, but have the same people in charge of it. Don't change. Don't all of a sudden bring somebody else in that has different ideas. That's just dumb.
Yeah.
But it will make it's not very cohesive. But
overall, what do you think of the trailer?
I thought pretty cool, man.
It was cool. The music.
I kind of got off on a tangent there about Star Wars as a general rule.
Well, I guess that's a fair.
It feels like Boba Fett is going to try to stay in that same mindset as the Mandalorian. So I think that bodes well.
That's good. Yeah.
It's gonna, like I said, I think it's gonna be just kind of a kick-ass, take no prisoners kind of show. I think it'll have more action in it actually than the Mandalorian, because it's not. Mandalorian definitely had some filler episodes in there that were just kind of boring. There's a lot of traveling, a lot of going from different planets, and I think Boba Fett it depends on what kind of stuff he goes out on, but for the most part, I would anticipate it takes place on Tatooine, so you're going to eliminate a lot of that.
I was gonna say, because when Mandalorian season 1 was first coming out, which was what 2019, that was a long time ago. Think about it, that was almost 3 years ago. But I bet you had no clue that the whole show would just be him taking care of a baby Yoda. I bet you had no idea that was going to be the show.
That was fun.
So that's the thing. You don't know what to expect anymore because they can just do that if they wanted to.
What The Mandalorian showed you is that there's more to Star Wars than the Skywalkers and Palpatine. And, that you can go in different directions. Yes, it still includes the Jedis, the Siths, and the Force, and some version of an empire and some version of a rebellion kind of thing. But it doesn't have to be on this grand, just planet-destroying scale.
It can be simple.
Simple is good, and we've kind of I think that Hollywood in general has kind of forgotten that a little bit.
I was gonna say, to me, The Mandalorian was more than anything a character development show,
and that's why it nailed it.
And it's so hard to show emotion with someone that has a helmet on the whole time, but they did it so good. Like, you could tell every time just by the way he looked at everything. He didn't have to make any facial expression.
Yeah, it was like
he just looked at
tilt.
it. That's all it had. All it had to do. Which you could tell, like, if I think that's really hard to do, and I think they did that pretty good.
And it's not just their main character that they did really well with, but just all the side characters. Yeah. Like every single one of them.
I ended up caring about them. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked all of them.
What was the name of the one dude that I don't want to spoil it for anyone that hasn't seen, but this is only season 1. Hank. That's his name. Hank. Remember him? The one that on Tatooine that rode the big.
Oh things? Yeah. That was season 2, episode 1. Wasn't that? Is that what you're talking about?
Hank, the little alien guy.
Oh,
it wasn't like an alien, but he was like he looked like a pig. Hank.
Oh,
the guy that rode the things.
Ugnaught.
The what?
The Ugnaught.
That's what it's called. That's what they're called.
The one that died at the end.
Yeah, he died. See, I cared about him though.
Oh yeah,
is the thing. Like, that was sad.
After like 2 episodes.
Yeah, and then they stole. That's when they stole Baby Yoda from them.
The pig thing.
He looks kind of like a hog. Like, if we're being honest, he does. Yeah. Anyways, that's the thing. Is like, if a show or a movie can make me care about the characters, you've got me. Like, seriously, if I can really care about them.
But then the bounty hunters that they brought in, or the Mandalorians they brought in, the females, Bo-Katan.
Oh yeah.
Just all of them, they did so good. And, and that's what it's all about.
Talk about? You know who I'm about to talk about, Dad? Giancarlo Esposito. Can we talk about him for a second? Seriously, he's one of the best villain characters ever in recent times, because he's been in a few things now, right? He was in what, Breaking Bad? Is that what you said he was? He was in Breaking Bad, Mandalorian. He just was in Far Cry 6. I saw he was in a movie called Payday 2. Have you ever heard of that?
I haven't heard of that.
But I just saw it. That was like 7 years ago. I just saw it on YouTube randomly, but because I watch a lot of videos of him apparently. But like, God, he's great.
Yeah, the one. In case you don't know his real name, he's the one that plays Moff Gideon.
Yeah,
and that actor may quite possibly be one of the best villain actors I've ever seen. And he's just smooth. He's cool. He kicks ass. There's no messing around with him. You know? Yeah, he's going to lose. He's always going to lose because he's playing the villain. But
hey,
you can lose. Like,
he does it.
You can even go back to OT and talk about Darth Vader. Everybody knew Darth Vader. Of course, he ends up killing the Emperor. But aside from that, he would still lose these little battles, but he also had victories along the way. There's no reason why, even though your villain is ultimately going to lose, like more recently, like Thanos, but he's going to have victories along the way. Yeah. And that's what builds your bad guy up. If your bad guy's always failing, then who gives a shit? I mean, if everybody can beat your bad guy,
they win.
Yeah. But if everybody can beat your bad guy, then he's not worth defeating. So you got to have a main villain that is intimidating like that.
Plankton? He's a bad guy. He always loses, but when he wins, everyone's like, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a whole different.
Yeah, I know, that's different. But
anyway,
I thought that'd be funny. Anyways,
we are very much looking forward to that.
This has been long. This like 2-minute long video has been almost longer than some of our.
Well, this is our first Star Wars related video to do.
We're gonna do more reactions of other things too.
And
besides just songs.
I can talk for hours and hours and hours about Star Wars stuff, so that's going to be a problem, keeping our videos short.
Oh my god!
But anyway, we're looking forward to it. Hope you are too. We'll keep a lookout for more trailers, and if you guys like the video and want to see more stuff like this, and maybe even see some episode reactions, like when it comes out each night, we could record ourselves watching it and talk about the episodes a little bit, and maybe condense that down.
I would put that into like a highlight video. Like we would only put the things that people would care to see about on the show, and then people like our reaction, like our bigger reactions to
like
things.
If we had done a reaction video to the season finale of Mandalorian last season,
man, that would have gotten so many views.
Yeah, I was like in such shock and disbelief, and I knew what was happening. I knew who it was. I knew why. I knew the time frame. I knew everything. When I first saw the X-wing, I said that to him. I said the only guy flying X-wing at this time was Luke Skywalker. He said, but they're not. There's no way they're going to do that.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
And then they showed him walking in the hallways, and I'm like, there's just no way they're doing this. I was in such disbelief. I was watching it, knew it was happening, and was still in disbelief the whole time, and was like
they won't do that.
It was so good. It was so good. Yeah. Something so small, I don't care if I ever see him again in anything else. That was
mind blowing.
That was something else. Anyway,
all right. So the trailer itself, great trailer. I know we got on a bit of a tangent, but it kind of relates to the show because the Book of Boba Fett and the Mandalorian pretty much directly correlate with each other because that's how they introduced Boba Fett back in, anyways. And a lot of people were saying that they wanted to see how he escaped the pit, the Snorlax pit. I
don't think I need to know that.
Honestly, I feel like if you did know that, that'd be a lot. I think it kind of take away from it.
Yeah, it needs to be part of the lore. But let people guess.
Yeah.
Because I think if they tried to show it or flashback it or something like that, I think they're gonna they take a chance on ruining it. I think it's better left unsaid.
Yeah, because then when people knew that Boba Fett was alive, they were like, how?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't even matter.
Doesn't
He's
matter.
back. Doesn't even matter. All right, so pretty good trailer. We're definitely gonna watch it as soon as the first day it comes out. And if you guys want us to do like some reaction to the episodes, let us know in the comments, and we will definitely try to do that because we were thinking about doing that for the Mandalorian, but we didn't catch that in time. So, any other?
That's all I got,
thoughts? Baby. All right. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, please like and subscribe. Go check out the trailer for yourself. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Peace.